I definitely wouldn't be able to shower. That'd disappoint me a lot because I haven't had one.
Well, I'd probably bring it over from the mainland.
I don't know, I'd kind of like maybe have a fit for a bit.
It would be a major point of concern, and that I would have that, like I'm reading off something.
We would go to the bathroom outside.
What are some of Galiano's water issues? Well, Galiano is a Gulf island, and it's well, it's relatively a small island. And I guess the main water issue is the fact that in the summertime, our climate is extremely dry, although this past summer was an anomaly. And people run out of drinking water. People rely on well water for drinking and for household use, for watering gardens, that sort of thing. So all of the fresh water that people have that live on the island comes from the rain. The rain comes down onto the land and seeps gradually into the groundwater table, and it's basically that groundwater table that supplies the water for people on the island. The lake is, you know, to humans the lake is super important because it does slow down the rate of runoff. The rain falls onto the island, and the water, a large volume of water is stored in the lake and slowly runs down and out through Gregg Creek. If the lake wasn't here, you would get a lot of that water would just be going more quickly out into the ocean. And because the water sits here, there's more opportunity for the water to slowly infiltrate down into the groundwater and actually recharge some of the groundwater supply, which people rely on for household use. And it is kind of ironic because we do live in the temperate rainforest area, so we do get a lot of rain, but it's very seasonal, and it's becomes an issue. A lot of people are moving towards water catchment and capturing that rainwater, which is a good thing.
Rainwater catchment process is a process where we take rain off a roof. It's filtered coming off the roof. It sometimes goes directly into water holding tanks, sometimes goes into water pump-out tanks in order to get the water from the roof collected and then pumped up to rainwater storage tanks. From the rainwater storage tanks, it's then pumped to the house or garden applications. Well, Galiano's aquifers in some areas are already being utilized to 100% or more of their supply capability, particularly in late August through the end of September, October.
We're an island, so what water we get comes out of the sky only. We don't get it from anywhere else. So we have to consider how much water gets into the ground and make good use of that and make sure that we're not getting into land practices that damage the water supply for the whole island, for the residents of the island. Ground cover, paved roads, houses, things like that, reduce the amount of water that can get into the groundwater. Any number of different possible answers. On a general public level, I think that all of us individually have to think about how we carry out our water practices.
We go to a restaurant and take all their water.